Alright, I will not play first. I will play second. Which makes this hand a lot better. And in controllish matches, generally speaking, even hands that look slow are good because they're always worried you have a counterspell on your hand. So typically nothing gets played until like the 4th or 5th turn anyway, if that. So you have a few draws to actually draw the counterspell or to draw some action. In control matchups, generally speaking, the person that gets out Venser first, at least in SoM block, whoever gets out Venser first is the one that wins. Alright, so hopefully I'll stop drawing land. I've got enough to play everything in my deck. Alright, well that's something. Alright, what does he have? Tumble Magnet? Yes, he does. Alright, I'm perfectly okay with that. Alright, not much for him to draw right here. So the only thing that would worry me would be him dropping a Venser right now. And that still wouldn't be that terrible. Let's sneak out his counter if he's got one. Nope. And he thinks I've got a counterspell, hopefully, because I left up counterspell land. Alright, so at some point one of us is going to drop. If he drops his Venser this turn, I'll drop my Venser and kill his. Indomitable Angel. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and tease out a counterspell if he's got it with the Skin Render. He's thinking about not using it, I think. Because he wants to save it for something good, I would imagine. But nope, he's going to go ahead and counter my Skin Render. Alright. So now he's used up a counterspell and I have not. And hopefully he doesn't realize I don't have one. I would say he would have no idea I don't have one. Alright, so let's go ahead and try that same scenario again. Didn't think you had another one. Okay, he could play his Venser now and still have mana up for countering. Okay, I'm pretty sure he does not have a counterspell. But I'm going to go ahead and play this demon here after attacking. Alright, he didn't feel like tapping me out. That's cool. And there's my demon. And I'll go ahead and let him untap. Looks like he's got a Sunblast. Probably trying to draw into some kind of counter. Alright, there goes a Sunblast. No, don't do it yet. Let him play the Sunblast first. And then you get his 2 cards there. That was a good draw. Alright. So he probably has a Venser in his hand, which would be unfortunate because he'll probably just play it now or not. That is very good. That is exceptionally good. And now I have my own Venser. So tapping out my Skin Render. Alright. I will go ahead and blink a land. Alright, what does he have? Another Tumble Magnet. Alright, so gonna try to attack again. Nothing. Alright, and here's to blinking a land. Alright, so next turn I can alt with the Venser. If he doesn't, assuming he doesn't find a way to destroy it by playing his own Venser, for example. Glimmer Point. Oh, he's gonna bounce my Venser. Okay. That's okay. I'm perfectly fine with my Venser being bounced. And at least now, I can genuinely say I have a counter. He's definitely on the defensive. Alright, Sunblast. I think I'll counter that. Alright. And he might tap out the Skin Render. Nope. What is that? Dispense Justice. That's unusual, to say the least. I don't really want to do that. No. I'll go ahead and blink a land. Maybe he'll play something worth casting Volition Reins on. Like a Planeswalker, for example. Alright, so this next turn I'll be able to alt unless he gets some. Either he's got to draw a Glimmer Point Stag, his own Venser, something. Alright, so we conceded that game. I would have gotten Contagion Clasp, another Venser, Memoricide, so still wouldn't have been able to kill him, but the game was definitely going my way after that point. Alright, So we're in sideboard, and it comes down to game three, which is what's going to be the deciding factor of whether or not I can end up going 3-1 and get some packs out of this thing. Okay, so looking at, I mean, that seemed to work fairly well. Don't really think there's that much that I would change about the last game. Maybe bringing in one halt order wouldn't be so bad. Then again, it's cost almost the same, and it's no guarantee that he's going to bring out the artifact. I don't know, I still like the way this looks from the last sideboard, so I'm going to go ahead and submit, and we'll see how game 3 goes.